Hello, everybody. Nice to see you today. Today, I want to talk about some of the main reasons why first dates don't go well. Now, this mainly applies to first dates when you met on a dating app. Have you ever gone on a first date where things just weren't going well and her attention and her interests were just kind of all over the place and just kind of non existent? Well, I know this feeling well. So I'm not coming at this from a place of where I'm talking down to anyone or acting like this has never happened to me or doesn't happen to me because it does. But I have learned a lot over the years, and this is easily avoidable for the most part. Yes, there are dates that just they just won't go well, often due to you may not be interested, and that's completely normal. There are some telltale signs that will tip you off before the date just to gauge her interest level. For example, if she's short in her conversations, takes a long time to get back to you, and generally seems disinterested and her attention sort of elsewhere, these dates, they just may not go well. In some cases, she was probably thinking of flaking, but for some reason she didn't flake and she showed up and she just wasn't interested. And the date just didn't really go well. You weren't jiving. Alternatively, if she's showing interest and initiating text conversations, shares a lot about herself, it means she's looking forward to going on a date with you. She's looking forward to seeing you and getting to know you. You will notice that when women behave that way, often dates turn out well, and she expresses interest in you, and she's pretty quick to want to see you again and wants to set up another date. Often, when a date doesn't go well, I'll often go back and think about it and realize that she showed signs of disinterest kind of early on. Some of the negative signs are she will sort of challenge you on the time, the location, say she's busy for the foreseeable future, etc., etc. You don't want to deal with that. You only want to meet women who are available to see you in the coming days and is flexible for time and location. If a woman really wants to see you, she will be open to a time and location. She's going to agree to it because she's going to agree to your suggestion because she wants to lock the date in, because she's interested in you. She wants to see you. I remember there was a time when I went out with a girl and I met her on a dating app. We agreed to a time, and but she sort of shit on the place that I suggested. I basically told her, "Hey, look, this is the place that I have in mind, and it's really convenient for both of us. It's just a first date." And she was polite, and we went out, and I could tell she just wasn't into me. Once she challenged me on the location, honestly, probably should have just cut bait right there and just said, "Yeah, let's not go." Another sign is that she's hesitant and will want a phone call with you beforehand. I know some people will challenge me on this because it's part of the vetting process. I get that. But usually a phone call means she's on the fence with you. She's just not sure. Or there's also times where she agrees to a date and time and then will text you later on and say, "Hey, why don't we have a phone call?" Yeah, this usually means she's not interested and she's having second thoughts. And in my humble opinion and in my experience, when a woman is interested in you and wants to see you, she will see you. She will remove any barriers to access, such as phone calls or shitting on your suggestions as locations. She will just want to meet you as early as possible and see you. If you stick to these signs and watch for those sort of negative patterns and avoid those women, you will probably be you will probably be you'll probably do better on those dates. Phone calls, getting back to phone calls, I always find when I do agree to a phone call, usually the phone call may not really go well and she's probably not going to want to go out anyway. Or if she does go on the date, they don't go well. Phone calls are to she's I look at phone calls like this. She's probably 48% in favor of you, or 45% in favor and 55% not in favor of you, or whatever you want to say. 40% in favor of you, 60% not in favor. She's on the fence with you. She may not be all that attracted to you. Just don't go on those dates. A lot of women will just go on a date with you because they're attracted to you, they're interested in you, they want to see you. Go on those dates and avoid the others. Anyway, I've rambled on a little too long. I hope this information was helpful, and it's a beautiful day out here, and I look forward to seeing you next time. I hope you have a great day.